on people, Zinx here bringing you another Forza Horizon 3 video. In this Forza Horizon 3 video, we are going to be doing kind of like a garage setup video. Now when I say garage setup, I simply mean like an ultimate garage for an individual. Now I've already done a video of what my ultimate garage would be in Forza Horizon 3, but now it's time to pick the stereotypical rich person, not billionaire, over the top millionaire, you know, insane cars, but like more like a realistic, like wealthier businessman type of garage. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. But real quick, whose car is this? Everyone should know. If you're a car guy, you should know whose car this is. But let's get straight into it. So first, when we are building this garage, we need to think of the family. You got the father, the mother, and we'll say that there is a teenage kid driving. So let's start with the old man first, okay? He's a businessman. He wants probably something sporty, probably a sports car, or maybe a supercar. You know, why not both, you know? Or something a bit more practical, but we're gonna go with two cars. He's probably gonna have two cars for himself because, you know, he's a car guy and he wants two cars. So what would we be looking for? Now, maybe a business driver is driving this. I doubt it. I'm seeing more of this as an option, or maybe an M4. Probably not that. Maybe an M6, yeah, or an M5. This is probably like the perfect businessman car. I'm gonna be honest. Something like this is perfect. As a businessman, that's what I would want to drive. So I would say an M5. So you might be wondering, why an M5? Well, think about it. You have a pretty fast car, and the difference between the M5 and the just normal 5 Series is all the answer. The 5 Series is, you know, a great businessman car, but that businessman probably wants, you know, a little bit of a sportier feel to it, and the M5 is just the perfect sporty 4-door sedan. As a daily driver, this is almost perfect for basically anyone that wants, you know, a higher end car and to kind of, you know, show off a little bit, show off their little wealth when they go to the office. And that's why an M5, well, kind of fits perfectly. And boy, do I love the M5 a lot. I love 5 Series, and the M5 is kind of perfect. But, you know, that guy probably, like I said earlier, he wants a car that's, you know, a little different, a little special. What's that weekend car he wants? Let's go see. In the world of businessmen, there are plenty of different vehicles that they would want as a second vehicle. Now the M5 was, well, a daily driver, something that they go to work with every day. So what's the perfect car for a weekend driver or just a random occasion drive? Well, it's a Porsche. Why not a Porsche? Porsches are such cool cars, and they're also really, really cool. They're not as common as some other, you know, supercars, or this would probably be considered a supercar. Yeah, the game considers it a modern supercar, so I'll consider it a supercar. Now, 150,000, you know, that's reaching up there in price, but we could also look at one of these, the Cayman GTS, or the Cayman GT4. These are good Porsches, but this guy, he wanted the Turbo S, because 911 is a classic and probably the most known Porsche like ever. I'm pretty sure it's got to be the most known. I mean, he could go for a 918. No. He's going for 911 Turbo S because he likes to keep it classy, and he's, like I said, a businessman. He wears tuxedo. No, he doesn't wear tuxedos. He wears suits. Tuxedos, that's for parties. What am I talking about? He wears suits. He's got to own a Porsche. He's gonna own a Porsche, and he is owning a Porsche. So this guy is a classy man. He doesn't like vibrant colors. He doesn't like to show off beyond belief. He wouldn't want a red car or a yellow car, because those really stand out. He likes to keep it simple. He likes to have like a nice gray, a nice metallic gray, to kind of keep it a bit more subtle. Even though he has a really expensive car, he wants to kind of keep it on the low. And that's why he has a white Beamer, because that's a beautiful color for BMWs, and then a gray Porsche, because, well, there's no need to flex. There's just no need. He's just a normal businessman who's making a decent penny. He's successful, but he doesn't need to show off to everyone how wealthy he is with gold chains and yada yada yada. Okay, I'm getting out of hand. But anyways, Porsche. Oh my god, I love the Porsche. It's perfect, and that's why he would own one. So, now that the man in the family has gotten his vehicles, what's the wife gonna drive? Yeah, the type of wife I'm thinking about, she has a bit of taste, I'm gonna be honest. Well, maybe she wants a Mercedes. What is a good Mercedes that you would see the wife of a businessman driving? Let's see. Oh, I mean, okay. Oh, so we got two options here. What kind of wife is this? A wife that drives, well, we'll say this isn't like the 261,000. Whoa, now that's a big difference. Is this the type of wife that drives an SUV or a sedan? That's the question. Well, either way, they're both really expensive. We don't have to go for the AMG version. We can go for like the dumbed down version, because this one is a little too expensive for a wife to be driving. That's more expensive than the Porsche. But we're thinking a G-Wagon, or, you know, a C-Class. Or is this E-Class? What is this? It doesn't matter. She wants a fucking G-Wagon, because she is a stuck-up woman, and she wants a big, mean SUV. And that's why the wife of a businessman drives a goddamn Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. Yep. Oh my god. So the wife's driving a G-Wagon. Yeah. Pretty much a wife of a businessman right there. I couldn't tell you another good vehicle. Well, actually, there's 1,000 good vehicles. What am I saying? But this is a perfect vehicle. You know, the wife, she wants to be in luxury. She wants the fancy little stupid things that every Mercedes-Benz has, or any insane luxury vehicle. There's so many of them that she wants to be drowned in them. But, you know, on a realistic standpoint, what is this car good for? You can put the kids in the back. You have the space in the trunk for things, or this isn't a trunk, I guess. Wait, would it be a trunk? Yeah, whatever. Anyways, you got space in the back for groceries, and dead bodies, and groceries, and what else does a wife of a businessman do? Because she's clearly not working. She clearly does not have a job. So what does she do? Groceries, laundry, dishes, kids at soccer practice. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Anyways, so yeah, she'll be driving a G-Wagon. And, you know, probably black, because, well, black and chrome does not go any better. And it's perfect. So, moving on to the last one. So, what would a kid of a businessman drive? So, my father's a businessman, and I just got my license, and I'm 16 years old, and I want a cool car. What am I looking for, you know? So, you know, you're 16, and you kind of get influenced by your parents, you know? You see your dad driving, well, a BMW 5 Series or M5, and you're like, I kind of want a car like my dad, because it's the car I've always seen, and I like it. Well, you know, you're going through here, and there's some cars like the M4, but that's a little too much, you know. What would be kind of a perfect car? And you're looking and you're trying to decide, and, well, an M3 or, you know, a 2 Series would be kind of perfect. And, well, if it's the right person, probably a newer M3. There is no newer M3 in the game, but an M3 would be, well, perfect. And that's why this is kind of like the perfect car, because both the father and the younger child, the one that's 16, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, it could be either really in this situation, probably would want a BMW. So in the end, the M3 is kind of the perfect car for a younger, you know, kid that's 16. And it just kind of works out perfectly because, well, the father owns a BMW and he's already, you know, got connections at the dealership, so you could probably get a good deal on, you know, an M3 or maybe just a, you know, like an ordinary 3 Series. And it's kind of a perfect car for a young kid that wants to show off to his friends because, well, it's a cool car. I'm gonna be honest, even though it's the same colors as the father's M5, well, not that big of a deal because this thing looks freaking amazing in white. All BMWs. Well, the 3 Series and the 5 Series look so good in white. So good in white. And that's why, well, BMW is a perfect car for a younger, kind of wanting to be a sporty kid. You know, it's perfect. But anyways, guys, that's basically it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for videos like this. Like always, I hope you enjoyed. Zinx is out.